Alright guys, hello and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be checking out some more Catplanet. So we did do a summoning video last time, but now I'm going to be giving you guys early first impressions. And the reason I'm going to be giving you an early first impressions is simply the fact I can't read the game yet, I don't understand all the mechanics, so I can't be like fully accurate on whether or not the game is like good or decent or not. I can just go off very basic normal stuff because I don't really understand how everything works as of yet. Anyways, towards the end of the video, we're going to be doing some more summons, because we do have some more summons to do. We've got 11k, so we can do 2 pulls, which we'll be doing later on. But yeah, I did get this character in the other video that I did. So I'm going to quickly level her up, because we can do that. So we're just going to use all of our blue mats to do that. Get her up to 30 with the rest of the squad, and we can get her up to 40 as well, so we'll do that as well. Alright, there we go. So we got her to 40. And her to 40, so that's our team at 40, so we can jump into a stage now. So this is the general stage. I will say one thing I really do like about this game, I really like its general aesthetic, art style and everything. I think it's a very good looking game, if it's your kind of thing. So we've got the stages here, and we're going to jump in, yeah. And we can swap around our team, so I'm actually going to, where do we have the support on? I don't like that. So I'm going to swap her out for remove you and put her on the team. So that'll be our team lineup for this. And let's just jump into things. And hopefully this goes very nicely. So there is story and cutscenes and stuff as well. They're fully animated with the 3D models. Decently so, like they're kind of not. Like they're just like the 3D models kind of standing in front of you on the screen. So that aspect is pretty good. Obviously I understand none of this, so I'm just going to skip it. But this is the general like combat kind of scene. Now the aspect ratio might be a little bit funny on my tablet. I'm actually going to stop the auto for a second. The aspect ratio is probably a little bit funny on my tablet when it's got like the cards over. The cards are probably like more to the sides when you're playing on a phone, but because of my aspect ratio on my tablet, it's a little bit weird. We just finished that battle because I didn't realize it was still on auto. I'm actually just going to start another one so I can actually show that a bit more properly and explain how it actually works, because that just did it all itself. Okay, so you have your characters down the left, you have your cards down here. If you've played the Seven Deadly Sins mobile game, you'll know how this kind of works. But basically the way it works is you just grab, say for example, this one here and this one here, and mesh those together, and it's going to create a higher rarity card. However, that takes up a turn down here, down the bottom. I can't really show you, because there's no like touch symbol thing for some reason. And then we can go like this, and we can start kind of combining things together. So we're going to pop both these moves, and that's going to do 2 moves, and that's going to be our turn. And that's the general gist of the combat. Now, the reason why I'm doing a first early impressions is because I don't know what these moves do. I can't read their stats, I can't read their skills. I can probably go and translate it, but it's not always accurate when you try to do translations. There's like live translation apps and stuff. So I'm going to wait to global for this one, if it does ever come to global, for a more detailed kind of view at it. Now, as you just kind of saw there, you saw 2 combined there. What'll happen is, I haven't got a good example, because I can't do it, but if I just go like this, it's going to combine those 2 together. So it's like a falling column. So say for example you had a B of her here, a B of her here, and then you had like an A and an A of these 2. You could like combine them to kind of, I don't even know what I did just there. But you can like kind of like combine and mix and match, and they'll like fall into, like they're 2 above each other and there's something separated, they'll like fall into place and they'll combine. It's kind of like a match 3 kind of game, but also kind of not. It's pretty interesting combat system, it's an interesting take on it. But I do like the visuals and the combat for this game. It's pretty good overall. There are high rarities in terms of attacks that you can do. So say for example, I'll try to show you, I don't know if I'll be able to. But if we grab both of these, we can combine that into a orange B move, which is a higher rarity of it. And then we can just go like this. It'll consume a card, it'll eat up a card, and we'll just fill in there with like that. And that's going to do a bunch of damage. As you'll see, pretty cool. There are ultimate moves as well. I honestly just can't remember how to trigger them, so... But that's the general gist of the way the combat kind of works. You've got the story stage here. If we back out... sorry, actually, no, one more thing in there. There's also hard mode stages, where if you go into these, you can see that you get a bunch of currency rewards in these. So you want to be trying to clear these. 5,000 of this currency here is a multi. So you want to try and be clearing those if you can, but that's actually pretty good that you get that per hard stage. I think that's pretty decent in terms of rewards. So far, I've barely played this game. I've probably only played the actual game itself for maybe like an hour tops, maybe 30 minutes. And the game has thrown plenty of currency at me before starting out. Like, I've really had no issues with that. Anyways, let's... Not that one yet. We're doing the summons later. So we'll jump in here. These is like your resource gathering modes. Plus they have like other game modes that I haven't yet unlocked. I might do a bit more, probably some more gameplay of this on stream at some point. I don't know when that's going to happen though. But say for example, we wanted the EXP materials. We would just come in here. We would set up a team. I believe that's the auto formation button. Nope, that's not the auto formation button. That one's the auto formation button. Okay. See, as you can see, I'm just trying to like figure out and learn how this all works. So if we just, I'll just chuck it on auto for this one so I can kind of explain. But the general game is just pretty fun. It's very simple. If you like your turn-based combat kind of games with like the match 3 elements that are in quite a few gadgets that are coming out nowadays, you're probably going to enjoy this game. It has a nice visual style. It's got decent combat. Gacha is relatively free-to-play friendly from what I can tell. I don't know 100% yet because I haven't delved into the game super amount, because also I can't read things. So I don't know how like pity rates work. I don't know how like whether dupes are required, lots of dupes are required, but what I can tell, from what I can tell, they've given me a lot of currency. And that's one thing I can say, that they've given me a lot of currency and I've been able to get a lot of currency pretty easily. However, that might change later on. Yet again, this is an early first impressions video. Alrighty, so that's like your general resource grind kind of daily game mode. If we just come back in here, I'm actually just going to quickly claim some stuffs. Because you get a bunch of things in this game, which is actually pretty nice. And this seems to be like some kind of like milestone reward. I don't know what this blue currency is really used for. Like I said, I can't read a lot of things. I don't speak or read Chinese. But yeah, let's take a look at the character screen. So if we just go into, say, for example, this SSR character here, you have their overall level. If you get them to a max level, you can ascend them. There's multiple stages to ascending, and then you get bonus stats for doing that. In here, this is like your moves and stuff, and also the like awakening systems is like your dupe system, I believe. And this is like an ultimate move that you can see here. Am I able to preview it? I don't know if I can preview it. I don't think I can preview it. Then there's these 2 tabs that are unlocked, but you don't unlock that one for a little bit. That one will unlock pretty soon. But this one here is at 8:12, so I don't know what that is, but that's a much later kind of thing. And then you have your standard, like, you know, skins, like 3D models and stuff. And I think some of them look pretty good for certain characters. So if we go to our other character, that's one of her skins. And that's what she looks like in base. They're not too crazy yet, but I think it's just because this game only just launched. Because this game didn't come out very long ago, I believe. Alright. Then you have this little thing here. I don't know how this works here because I can't read the stuff. But you have this little cat room where you have your little cats. Can I pick them up? No. And then I don't know how to... So I've got these cats here, but I don't know how to put them into the space. And you have this like weird like cat growing kind of thing, which is really strange. I don't really know how that works. But you can like mix and combine different cats together. I don't really know how it works. If we were to grab this one, we can do this, and we could be able to combine 2 cats together, and that would... I don't know how it works yet. I can't read or understand any of this stuff. So it's a little tricky to understand what I'm actually supposed to do with it. Because I don't really get it. Also, what is this thing? I don't know what it's telling me to do. I'm assuming this gives some kind of like stat buff to these things, but I don't know how this works entirely. So... Cool, I don't know what I just did. I don't know what any of that just did. So I can't really tell you too much about this. This is what I kind of mean, why I'm doing the early first impressions. I don't understand a lot of the stuff, because, yet again, I don't natively speak Chinese, so I can't tell you this. Alrighty. So, now, let's jump in. That is the wrong button again. Let's finish off the video by doing a few summons. We're going to jump in, just going to do a couple summons. So I already did a summon on this banner. I got this girl here. Well, that waifu, and I'm going to grab this one here today. We're going to see if we can pick her up. I don't think we're going to get her, so it does say down here that there is a 60 pity. I believe that's what it says. I did some rough translations. It could be kind of wrong, though, so we'll see, Alright, so we're going to temple. Let's do that. You'll know if you get the temple in a minute. I'll show you what we're looking for. So, basically, we roll this. If you see, in a minute, if you see orange, it means you got the SSR. No, we didn't. So we got mostly blues and 1 SR, which is fine. Now, I'm going to skip over most of these animations. Actually, we'll go through the first one. I will skip over the second one, because you guys, if you want to see like the full summoning animations, full summoning video, I did that like the other day. So we're just going to skip over these unless we get an SSR. Which we're probably not going to. Because I used up all my god tier gacha locks yesterday in Arknights, if you saw that video. Yeah, no. See, we got min rolled both times. But yeah, that's the general gist of the summoning. If you want to see like full proper summoning video, I'll leave a card up the top to essentially my summoning video if you want to go check that out. But yeah, that's the general gist of this game so far. There's going to be more stuff I can obviously do once I play it a bit more. I'm going to play a bit more today. I have another really special video coming up potentially tomorrow. Potentially, though, because I don't know if it's going to work. Hint, hint, I may have downloaded or found a way to download Wuthering Waves. I'll get into it later on. We'll see if it works. I might not be able to play it. But also, guys, check out my Discord. I didn't say that earlier on. I put an exit in that at the start of the video. I have a Discord now for this kind of stuff. So if you want to join a mobile gaming community, feel free to do that. Links in the description below if you want to join that. Alright, bye guys. Hope you had a good one. Bye.